Hey guys, Mike Pfeiffer here. We're just going to do a quick, just a little quick update, not model railroad related, but on the Mustang. Just let you guys know or show you what I've been doing on that thing. Some of you have an interest in cars, so let me show you what I have done lately and what I've got planned this weekend. Let's take a look. Okay. This is basically what I've been doing to the car so far. I think you guys may have already seen in one of the other videos, but maybe you haven't. I put hood pins on here, and once I got the hood pins on, and I kept having to undo the hood latch inside to open the hood, I said, what do I need a hood latch for? So I took the hood latch out and I made this piece of aluminum here, bent it all and polished it all, to put over where the inside hood latch used to be. Took all of that out, and where the hood catch used to be up here, made a plate for up there, polished that and put it on. So now the hood pins do the job that they are actually designed to do, and that's hold the hood closed. I like the vintage look. You can see here that I've now put struts on here, so I no longer need the prop rod. Now that I no longer need the prop rod, it allowed me to buy these covers right here that cover the headlight and where the prop rod used to be attached right here, and then it goes across, and there's a matching one on this side that I had to make some modifications to. I cut a hole in it here for some airflow. Had to cut it around the Ford racing intake that was already on the car from the factory. It was designed for a non-racing intake. Anyway, that had to be cut. It was all done with a Dremel tool. Thank God for Dremel tools. Then, besides the obvious that you probably already noticed, I got these covers back here that cover up the brake booster, and the cover back there that covers up the battery. Easily removed with a Phillips screwdriver if you need to get to them. The most obvious thing is this is a Ford racing part that, in everybody's opinion that has a Mustang, should have been equipped on the cars from the factory. It just hides the ugly top of the intake manifold. Then there's an extension that goes on it here that covers up the throttle body. Then there's what would appear to be valve covers. They're not actually valve covers. The valve covers are down here because it's an overhead cam engine. So these here basically just cover the wiring for the spark plugs and the fuel injectors, as much of it as they could possibly cover, and it just cleans, in my opinion, cleans up the engine compartment. Some guys don't like all the plastic look, but I think it looks better than all this wire hanging all over the place. I also got the matching cover for the top of the fuse box here. I don't know how much other stuff I'm going to put under there. I don't really see any need to put much else under there. It's pretty cleaned up. I'm not sure yet about caps for the top of the strut towers. I'd like to get some. They're just a plastic round cap that goes on here, but I would have to probably manually cut them around the brace. But they're just a round cap that just hides the bolts on top of the cover. And once that is done, I think under the hood is all cleaned up. And I like the look of it. It looks finished at this point. It's obviously dirty. I got the parts on there, but I have not had a chance to, it's been too darn hot. This is early in the morning, by the way, and it's just too darn hot. It's been over 100 all week here, and it's too hot out here to be washing off the engine. So when I get a chance, and we got chances of rain all week, so once I get a chance and the weather permits, I'm going to clean up the engine compartment. But if I stand back here, that's how it now looks. Okay, if you look in here between the tire, you can see that bar back there. That is a lower control arm. That particular one, while it is straight forward to backwards from the accident the car was involved in, it has a kink in it, and I can't get a good shot of that with the camera. But on the bottom of it, it has a little kink in it. The new control arms in square tube type were only $119, so I bought a pair of those. I'm going to change those arms out. Let me back up here. As you can see from being in Florida and around, the brakes are totally, the brake calipers, and well, the calipers are not so bad, but the rotors are just totally rusted. I wanted to kind of upgrade the brakes a little bit anyway, just the brakes, not the calipers. I've got caliper paint, which I'm going to work on over the weekend, repaint the calipers, buff them up, and do the calipers, and then I've got new rotors that are drilled and slotted to put on the car, and I'm going to try and get to that. Let me take you over here and show you one other thing that's coming in the mail. Okay, one other thing that's coming in the mail, and I think I've discussed this before. These panels right here are a chronic problem with Mustangs, and you can see that this one is, even though someone has repaired it with some black silicone, that it is already starting to shrink and come out and pull away. This one's not so bad at the bottom. The one on the other side, you can see, hang on a minute, you can see right here that it's coming away from being tucked in. They just don't stay. And this happens to every Mustang of this era. And there's a company called Coverlay that makes a injection molded plastic piece that goes in there. You take all of this off, you clean off all the glue and everything, and then you put silicone on the back of the plastic panel, and the plastic panel is exact fit to go in there and glues in place. I have two of those coming in black to rehab that part of the interior. The only other thing that I'm going to probably do on the interior is this, and you guys have seen it, but this floor mat here has got these two pieces of Velcro on it. I don't know why somebody felt the need to stick them on there, but I need some new floor mats, and they must all be made in China because you can't get any of them right away, even the Ford ones. But that's about it. That's kind of an update on the Mustang. It's dirty, like I say. But I hope you enjoyed the quick update on the Mustang. Okay, everybody, hope you enjoyed the update on the Mustang. Tried to make it short. And what do I always say? Thanks for watching.